Hello, YouTuber. Welcome back to the SSK Show. My name is Sebastian Kirk.
And I'm Misha C.
And Happy New Year. So we're a little late, but that's okay. We're here now. So we just want to talk about two subjects today. One is the government shutdown and reopening, and then also the attack of Jussie Smollet that happened on the 29th of January, which was a few days ago.
Exactly.
So, but we're going to the shutdown that started in December 22nd of 2018, about
Lasted
35 days. The Trump wanted to have, I think it was 5 point something.
$4 billion for his wall?
Yeah, that's going to take away from a lot of like the emergency stuff that may happen, like disasters, like earthquakes, hurricanes. Even like it's been extremely cold, so people like been dying.
I know. It's
yes.
It's been
like
crazy,
in Chicago, there was like I think they
with
said
the weather. Yeah, they did. There were
like
some people who
a
died.
lot of deaths that happened. And people, they said it wasn't like they were old or homeless people. These were people just going to work. I don't know what happened.
I didn't hear about that.
I mean, it's a hot mess.
We just wanted to quickly touch on it. We are very, very happy that the shutdown is over. It was extremely hard for government workers with them missing two paychecks. Living, people, of course, we know, live paycheck to paycheck, and they depend on that next paycheck to pay their bills and get their food, even childcare. Some people couldn't go to work. People who actually had to go to work without pay couldn't because they couldn't pay for childcare.
Care to watch the children.
You really don't think about certain things. Yep, I was just thinking. You don't think about all these things because you're just so used to your paycheck coming. You count every single dollar. Most of us do. And it was very sad. People had to go to food banks. They had to go to many different agencies to be able to survive while the government was shut down. So we are very happy, and we're thanking the Lord that it's back up and running.
And we're hoping that and praying that it doesn't shut back down by the 15th.
Yes.
Yeah, because this is what I want to know. I haven't heard anything about it. Now, as far as the food
inspection?
No. Well, not the FDA. No, I'm talking about food stamp program. Remember they gave for February and January.
Now, they haven't mentioned anything. I haven't heard anything else about it.
Hopefully they do that again.
If it does shut down. But we're just praying that it doesn't. But yes, if you didn't know, food stamps were given in advance. So they were given in around the 18th or 19th of January, but they were for February. Right. Because they were anticipating that the government was still going to be shut down so that those people could have food stamps to get their food.
Right.
So if the government, which please don't, shuts down again, hopefully those people will be able to have that happen for them.
Right, so they don't have to go without, because, people depends on it. There's elderly people, there's people who's going through changes in their life that needs that help. Right. And,
it was even going to start affecting housing, like HUD and
Section 8.
Section 8, that was going to, the funding for that was going to stop also. So, we
don't want to turn to a third world country.
Realize that, how many programs that
it's
could
affected
affect.
from the government shutdown that we never pay attention.
We don't. And I think more people are aware now. And I know I watch the news more, like CNN, Fox News. I go online looking at news articles. So anybody who has not or is not aware, please just keep up with your news, just so that you
so you know exactly what and just be mindful, just in case it does shut down. Be prepared. Yes. This way, it's kind of like we got a warning now.
Yeah.
By the 15th, we may shut back down. So be prepared.
So
like, don't buy the lobster. Don't buy the.
I gotta stop my lobster dinners.
Don't buy the big thick T-bone steaks.
Yeah.
Just get stuff to stretch for your family, because you may not get anything in March.
I know.
So you gotta stretch it
and
get a lot of canned goods and stuff and perishable items that you can keep. Don't have to get refrigerated and all that stuff. But so we discussed that.
Yes.
So how you been? It's like no.
It's been a while. I know.
It has been a long damn time, but it's okay. But we're back.
We're back up and running like the government.
Oh, that's why they shut us down. That's right.
But we wanted to now talk about
Jussie Smollet.
The attack.
Attacking that happened to him on the 29th of January.
Tuesday.
Yeah, which was Tuesday.
In
In Chicago, where he lives. He lives in Chicago. I didn't even know he lived there, but supposedly, well, allegedly,
Thank you.
what happened? He went to the store. They said it was a Subway store at 2 a.m. It was a
Yes,
24-hour
to
one.
get
I never
something
heard
to
of a
eat. I
24-hour one.
know, neither have I.
But my main thing, why didn't his assistant just go? But
Well,
anyway,
I think he just wanted to go, and because he didn't even ask for anybody to go with him. He
That's
wanted
true.
to. I'm just thinking.
but I think it's honestly okay. The attack happened where two guys approached him. I think he was coming out of the store, going back to his apartment, and two guys. I don't know what color they really were. Do they really know? Because they got surveillance.
Well, the thing is,
but-
I think, for what I read that they had masks on.
Okay,
So we don't know.
Well, they were saying racial slurs, homophobic
Slurs.
slurs as well. And they put a rope around his neck like a
They
noose.
attacked him because I know he had a broken rib.
I didn't hear
He
about
did
it, but I saw the lacerations
He
on
did,
his
but they
face.
said his rib was broken. He did have bruises on his face. Supposedly, they poured a liquid on him, which they think
is
is bleach.
but they're not for sure.
And as you said, the noose around his neck was placed there.
Right.
And then they said, didn't they say something about MAGA, M-A-G-A, make America great again? Did you read that?
Oh, I didn't hear about that part. I
Yeah,
didn't hear that.
they said
yelled
that.
Oh,
Mhm.
make America great again.
Yes.
Okay.
So all this is, of course, alleged, things that I've read and seen
Yeah.
on TV.
Yeah.
So I know today, and you're going to read that in a second, but Jussie Smollet did make a statement. They're saying he's okay. His
Family
is supporting
him.
and around him.
And he thanks everybody for the love and
Yeah.
support that
And-
they've given him.
And he's
you know.
had a lot of stars have, given their support to him. I've read a lot of posts from just, people who are his fans too.
Justice giving him mad love about
Yeah,
it.
that-
I mean,
it's-
I think it's terrible that you're attacking him for him being a homosexual male and also being an African American male. I mean, I think that's just crazy. You shouldn't attack people for any of those reasons.
None
you know,
of
because this is
those.
America. We're supposed to be feel free. We're supposed to. This is a land of opportunity,
Yes,
and
you
why?
should be able to express yourself in
Yourself,
the way
right.
that you want. If you, are straight, gay, lesbian, what if you consider yourself trans or they queer, there should be no one that should bash you for that.
Right.
I just try to love people, or even I don't have to love them, but accept them for
Accept
who they are. And especially somebody I don't know. They didn't know him,
No.
so how can you pretty much judge him, and then not only judge him, but physically harm him?
Right.
But the other thing too, and I don't know if we talked about it. There was a letter sent, right?
Yes, that's what there was a letter
Okay.
sent to,
Okay,
in
I
addition to the FBI investigation, threatening letters were sent to Smollett's at Empire production office last week. So they already had like warnings that this something they were threatening about him.
Okay.
But the lack of progress in the investigation has fueled speculations about whether but whether the report was exaggerated. The president's son, Donald Trump Jr., and I don't know why he's even involved in that.
I didn't read this. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
who is known to disseminate conspiracy theory on the Twitter feed, retweeting an article this week about Smollett declining to turn over his cell phone to police. Did you hear about that?
I did not hear
Yeah,
that.
because he said he was talking to his publicist on the phone, and so the cop was like, I guess they wanted to verify that he was doing this.
Okay.
So they didn't. He didn't turn over his phone. I don't know why he didn't do it, so to show proof. But anyway, but Donald Trump responded back, and President Donald Trump himself called the reported attack horrible. When the reporter asked him about it in the Oval Office on Thursday, he said it doesn't get worse. It doesn't get worse, the president added. So the president did chime in on it.
I
he
did
thinks,
kind of hear or read that something about his comment that he made. And,
Okay.
I did. I didn't know about the phone, and I'm gonna guess possibly. I mean, I don't know. Of course, I don't know any of this, but maybe he wanted to talk to like his lawyer or somebody else about it before he turned over his phone.
Maybe. Yeah,
I mean,
I
that's
didn't even
just
think
a
about that.
possibility
Right.
because it's.
But they're making it like a big deal because some
Right.
people are trying to say that there's more to the story. and they don't
Yes.
believe all of
Right,
it
that he's
happened.
saying that
Like I was
happened to
watching the Breakfast Club morning show. I'm not watching, but
You were
listening to
listening.
it in the morning. And remember the gay rapper that was on Hip Hop, Love and Hip Hop?
Yes.
Well, he was attacking Jesse by saying that he doesn't believe this all that happened to him, and he believes that some of it is exaggerated,
Oh, really?
and it's not all what he's saying. It is more to
Wow.
it, and he was being very negative about it.
Okay, I didn't. Oh, I definitely
Yes,
didn't hear that. The other thing, I know that they do have some surveillance cameras,
but they're getting more
so they're
info.
they're
Yeah,
gathering all of that. So I really hope
they're doing a full
that
investigation.
it is a complete investigation and they find out who did this, because I want other people to know that you cannot do this. This is a crime. And I mean, they can get them on, or whoever did that, on multiple counts. The gay bashing, of course.
It's all hate crime,
Yeah,
though. It's all
hate crime. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Even the assault, the attack.
Yeah, all
all of
that.
that can.
It's premeditated. If they put something
Right.
around his neck, like you're putting around his neck, like
Right.
with the choker to kill him.
But I did read something. It was a statement from somebody who lives in that building. She was walking her
That
dog.
lady,
Did you
I
hear?
heard about
and
that.
she said she
She
did
saw
see somebody
strangers,
suspicious
right.
outside. She didn't stay out that long because she's got a bad feeling. But
She went back in,
That's
but-
something that may possibly help.
Hopefully, it will.
I hope so.
But Charlemagne, the guy was, he said, oh, but if they were, because again, I don't know for sure they're black and white.
Right.
He said if that was a black person out there, you'd immediately went back in and called 911. So you're
Right.
suspicious, there's somebody suspicious around my neighborhood.
That is
But
true.
since then, you just went back in and just sat down.
Right.
But she's helping.
Yes.
She's part of the
Yeah.
investigation too. So
Definitely.
she's going to speak out on his behalf. I guess
Right.
I don't know if she knows him in the building or not.
I'm not sure.
But-
Well, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So, just prayers go out to him. I'm
Right.
glad that he's okay. And I'm
Right.
sure this is going to be something, when you're attacked, I mean, I could only imagine, it's something that kind of haunts you. You can be fearful of strangers now.
Oh, wait a minute. I just thought about something. Remember on the actual show, he was attacked. And remember all the stuff he was going through. Hopefully in real life, he doesn't have going through all that,
Yeah,
you know?
that's true. That is true.
So
Yeah.
I just think
definitely.
it's terrible. But
It is. It's definitely something that shouldn't ever happen, ever. So we just wish him well.
right. Okay, well, that's we wanted to speak on those two things. The one more other thing I wanted to speak on is you were talking about this food.
Yes.
Because this is something that
So-
it's everybody's doing this.
Just to
It's
tell
like-
you, so
yeah, okay.
we've been saying for a while that the show is going to change, which we're definitely, I know we're a little behind on it, but a lot of things have happened in the last year. So
Oh yes.
we will, our concept around the show is we're going to start having and showing food, different types of food. We will be some food possibly in our area. Others we may cook ourselves. When I say in our area, it could be a restaurant. Just to give you all some information on where and how you can get
Purchase
this or
the
purchase
food
this
or
food.
make it yourself.
So
Well, why
just
don't you do some of your recipes that you like?
I am.
You
I
are?
am.
Oh, that's what you plan on doing?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So we'll sometimes and have in the down below you'll be able to see like some recipes. If it's something that if we prepared it, we'll give you information about recipes. So just look forward to that. That's coming very very soon. I'm excited.
Yeah,
about
I'm excited too because I'm seeing because somebody's trying to make me a fat ass, but it's okay. Eating all these cookies and cakes.
Save our
and stuff.
appetite for
Just for the
we'll
show.
Be eating.
Because I have
And-
seen people they're eating and they get humongous.
Yes, they're called mukbangs. So it's just a lot of food. We're not trying to gain weight, so we'll have to really pace ourselves with this food and possibly not eat all day.
Like every show, we
But
just
what
got
I
all
want to
this-
do is just really show different types of food because I know a lot of people do like seafood mukbangs and always
Yeah.
the same type, but I want to do different things.
Yeah, why don't you
I'm
do that?
very
Because-
interested in cooking.
Yeah, because
so
you have a lot
I
of different
love
stuff that you
to
have
cook.
made
Yes.
for different parties.
I love to cook. I really do. I think
Right.
about it all the time. So this is, I guess, your passion, my passion mixed together. And
Right.
we'll talk about topics. We will be able to give you more ways. We're going to keep pushing for you all to send your comments or questions. We definitely want to answer questions. Any question that you have. It might not even be in a.
You can comment right under the bottom and hit like for when you see this
Yes.
on YouTube.
And where we do have an Instagram page. We'll give you that information later.
Right, because it's still under construction.
Yes, it is. We have to get up to date, but we do have one. We just have to get it together. And so you'll be able to also send your questions, make comments, anything like that on
Right.
Instagram also.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody's on Instagram.
They are, and I am just not the best with it, but I'm
not either.
learning,
Well-
and I know a lot of times people go on Instagram for different, I follow quite a few people now on Instagram.
Wait a minute,
so
you said you was going to get your son about doing the whole Instagram
Yes,
thing.
I am.
And now he's back to school.
No, I can do Felicia. Well,
Okay,
yeah,
she's
she's on there.
All
so
right, all right.
we have ways. We'll get
Okay.
this together. So we just want you all to our subscribers. Please just stick with us. I think
Yeah.
you'll be very entertained. It's
Right.
just going to be.
And I got some new people at work that's
see?
watching. Remember I
Yes.
was telling you, and they was like, "What happened?
Yes,
you had a
when
show
we had
and
our
it got snatched."
technical issues.
Yeah, we
because
had
we
it-
did. We posted a show, but we had
Yeah,
some
we had
technical
it-
problems.
yeah, we
so
had it- yeah.
that one had to come down.
Yeah,
And,
but it's all good. It's all good.
we're
We're back and
back
strong
up and
now.
running.
Yeah,
Yes.
2019, baby. Yes.
Ooh, a new year and big and better
And the
things.
Super Bowl's this Sunday
Yes, it is.
in Atlanta,
So-
Georgia.
I know. Too bad we couldn't have gone, but that's
But
okay.
you know, party. Damn the game because it's not the Steelers. So, but
So go Rams.
please.
I am so. I will not be rooting for the Patriots
Why not?
because that's not. No.
You like
I
you
don't
like the Rams
Patriots.
better?
Yes, I do.
I don't
So
care.
since the Steelers isn't in it, I'm sure almost everybody in Pittsburgh
What time it
is
start?
rooting.
Like 1 or 4
No,
or
it's in the
something?
evening. I can't
Oh, like
remember.
it's probably 6.
Yeah,
or something.
sometime it's in the evening.
Are you tailgating?
I want to. I'm going to be cooking. Yes,
Why don't we do that?
Sunday.
Yeah,
And yes, we could.
we could tailgate. And watch this- good.
Yes. Okay.
We'll do that.
That's yes.
Okay,
So
all
we're
right.
gonna be tailgating
In
Hopefully,
a house, but you
hopefully,
know,
yes,
because
hopefully,
it's freezing. But the weather went up.
It's going to be almost
know.
60 degrees on
Monday.
Sunday. Well, Sunday
Mon-
50.
Yeah, then
60 on Monday. Because it
I
was
think
a blizzard. And
I mean, to the
freezing
point it was
cold.
minus.
Oh, it was the wind chill was negative 20-ish.
Right. Just a
for
couple
last
days
2
ago. I didn't know the schools was closed today too.
Well,
Why?
originally they had.
I saw it was
the
open.
roads were bad. They were. They.
Oh, I know. I was in it this morning.
Yes, but they had a 2-hour delay and then they canceled school. So we had quite a few people at my job that couldn't come because they had no babysitter.
Oh,
so,
for real? They're not going to get in trouble for that, are they?
I don't know. That wasn't me because I go to work every single day.
Oh, here we
I
go.
am there. I have perfect attendance.
Oh, here we go.
No call-offs, no lates. Thank you very much. I know. I'm too
Lies.
warm. I'm so serious.
I saw you with that pink slip. You just put it in there and say nothing.
I am always on time. So.
Well, so am I. I'm always.
But
on.
I'm also very lucky now that I don't have any small children, so
Yeah,
I
that's
don't have
true,
that
too.
to worry about. But I
Yeah.
know how it is because, of course, I remember those days.
Right. But you had to call off because you couldn't get a sitter?
Well, I didn't have to call off because I
Because
did
you-
have my mother.
And your husband.
And then, yes, I had a husband. And we worked
Yeah.
alternate hours. But I remember having small children, and if I didn't have those options, I possibly
Right.
would have had to call off. I've just been very blessed where I've been able to
Everything worked out.
Yeah, it
in
did.
your
It
favor.
worked out for me.
And yeah, everybody don't have that. That's such a blessing that you don't realize that.
It really
That's
is.
a blessing.
Yeah, because if I didn't, I would have my kids getting sick, schools closing.
Oh, goodness,
if you don't
yes.
have anybody, that's
have to,
difficult. So
But then you can't take your child to work. That's
no.
called neglect.
Listen, somebody took their child to work and had them underneath their desk.
Where at your job?
No, not at my job.
I'm about to say, oh my goodness.
Somebody else's job though,
Oh.
and somebody.
Busted.
Yes. However, I mean, the thing is, that was just very blatant to do that. She
I
didn't
have
a
heard that
babysitter.
before.
And this is not, it's in a call center, so I don't think that.
How'd they smuggle the baby in there?
I don't know. But the child was underneath the desk.
Unless you got a big
First of
duffel
all,
bag.
It's
You
not
don't-
even good for a child to have to sit under your desk while you work. And I know people have to go to
You
work,
put
but
toys under there.
that's just not
You know,
good.
would you want something to eat, honey? Here's your chips.
I just couldn't even imagine. But then there are some people who can take their kids to work, because they work at a certain place.
You know what I think I like when they have the daycare downstairs at the
That
job.
is very
I think
nice.
that's like the
Yeah.
best. That's like the best.
I've not worked anywhere where I had a daycare, but I've heard of people who have, and it's just like on their bottom floor they have a daycare, and even they get a discount sometimes.
Yes, they should be able to.
That
yes,
is wonderful.
I think that's excellent. I think jobs should really start looking into that.
Yes,
because you have no excuse not coming
exactly.
to work. And especially if it's payroll deductible.
No, you could just get it coming right out.
Wow,
of
you don't even have to do anything.
Yeah, that would be nice. Very nice.
So, but we
Yes.
just want to throw a few things at you, and we thank you for subscribing, we thank you for liking, we thank you for just listening, and some people have gave me their feedback in person, but please put it, so everybody else can see it too.
We want all, as we've said before, give us all your
Positive,
feedback.
negative, pros and cons, all that.
Questions, as I said, you want to know anything, we might not answer anything, but anything you want to know, we will answer it, actually, we will. And I think it will be
And we're going to go back doing the CD like we used to.
Yes.
But,
and of course, we have to do. So as I said, new things coming very soon.
Very soon. Okay, so once again, my name is Smith Sebastian Kirk, always in the works.
And I'm Misha C., all about me.
And for that, we say thank you for watching, and we will see you real soon.
See ya.